Amateur fix-it guy here. I'm going to be replacing this evaporator motor in this Frigidaire upright refrigerator. I should mention, make sure to unplug the refrigerator or any appliance for that matter before attempting any electrical repairs. Backing plate off a few days ago to diagnose the evaporator fan, and then I put it back to get it out of the way. So the first thing we got to do is take these three screws out of the back and just pull the backing plate out. This is the cover where the ice maker would go, but this particular model doesn't have one, but we'll have to unloosen this screw up right here. Ice maker cover screw is still out. We've got two more here on the side, and we'll be taking them out. I'll put the camera down while I do that. Screws are out, and we just need to pull this cover down and out. But first we've got to unplug it right back here at this plug. There. And you can see the evaporator motor there. And the individual I'm doing this for, the initial complaint was it was hot down in the refrigerator compartment, and at the time it was still cold up top, but eventually it became warm in both places, and this was all froze over with ice. So a refrigerator like this with a freezer up top and a refrigerator on the bottom gets all of its cold air from this one evaporator here, and this fan is what blows it down through this vent into the fresh food compartment. When the evaporator fan doesn't work, you're going to have a warm fresh food compartment. So let's see if we can get that fixed. Take this little cover off here, and then we see we've got this plug that's back here, and we need to pull that out. Notice that the green ground wire is attached to this bracket here, and when we put the new one on, we have to reattach the ground wire to this bracket. First, to get this old motor out, we're going to have to take this cover off here, the plastic cover off the middle cover, and we got some clips right here. Just push them in and the cover will come right off. I'll do that off camera. Now the front cover's off, but I noticed there was two more clips under this little insulating strip here. So make sure to pull that back and take them two clips out. And then we need to flip this over, and we got two screws holding the motor bracket on. You see them there? I'll take those off camera. I'll take them out. I'll take those two screws out off camera. Okay, now we need to pinch this top of this fan blade and just pull it straight off the shaft. Let's put the camera down to do that. Have those two bracket screws out that's holding the motor in, and now all we need to do is take the screw out of the ground wire. We'll slide this piece of the bracket down on the shaft where the fan motor goes. Just like that. Bigger bracket we'll place on the back of the evaporator fan motor. I'll have to do that off camera. Now that the bracket's all back together and the new fan motor is installed in the bracket, we just need to put the fan back on. It seems to be pretty simple. We just stick it on there, down until it stops, and it stops. Now just plug the ice maker wiring into the back of the evaporator cover right here. Okay, we have the ice maker plug installed, and it's time to put this cover back on, plastic cover back over the the fan. Okay, the evaporator fan cover is all snapped back in place. Let's go install this in the refrigerator. As you can see, there's a plastic fill tube for the ice maker, which this doesn't have one, but it's best that we go ahead and work that fill tube through this hole in the evaporator cover before we put this plastic cover back on. We'll do that now. As you can see, we have this tube pushed through this hole and we're ready to put this cover back on. We're ready to put the cover back on. And we'll pop that screw in up there. Okay, we have everything back together. Let's plug this refrigerator in, wait for the compressor to start, and see if the evaporator fan comes on. Okay, as you can probably hear, the evaporator fan's running, so looks like we fixed this one. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Fix-It videos to come. Thank you.